What's up, guys? It is Corey from Super Kami Guru 9000, the best damn anime reviewing team on YouTube. Speaking of team, you're probably wondering where Christian is today. Well, he had a very busy day ahead of himself, so he could not be here today, but he will be here in spirit because we did get to talk about this week's chapter of Naruto, which had a lot of crazy things going down this week. You might have seen the scene where Madrara Uchiha freaking exploded in your face! Madrara chunks everywhere! Yes, this week's chapter might have actually had the death of Madrara Uchiha, and it also brought with it the return of the primordial demon bitch herself, Lady Kaguya. Yes, she returns in all of her Byakugan weird spiky-haired glory, and frankly, I thought it was awesome. This week's chapter of Naruto was very short and very sweet, and it actually reminded me of a chapter of Bleach because everything just happened so quickly this week. But everything that was there was really awesome. So, first and foremost, there is no way, no matter what type of Naruto fan you are, you could have predicted that Black Zetsu was just going to suddenly impale Madrara Uchiha and then start to cause his body to explode from all of the chakra it was absorbing from the Shinju tree and the people in it, and cause his body to explode Big Trouble in Little China style. I don't care. There's no way you could have predicted that. What I will say is, that scene was awesome. I cannot believe that happened. If this is the actual death of this character, it was great. What I think is really funny about the entire scene is that Madrara himself is a very talky villain. He loves to monologue. And ever since he got impaled by Black Zetsu in last week's chapter of Naruto, all he's really done is scream like a little bitch until he explodes this week, which of course gives us the introduction of Lady Kaguya in all of her glory. And she looks great. She has long flowing hair, she's incredibly intimidating looking, she has those weird horn things coming out of her head, and there's also attention to detail, like when she's using her Byakugan, you can see the weird freaky veins on the side of her head, just like Hinata and Neji. But it's when she's actually fighting against Naruto and Sasuke that things are interesting, because she's so powerful, she's not even trying. In fact, she's using her hair to fight. She's just throwing Naruto and Sasuke around like friggin' ragdolls. And even at the end of the chapter, she has this other ability, which I'm not quite sure how it works. Apparently, she's able to turn everything around them into this weird volcanic cave, or she literally transports all of her characters to this underground area. I'm not sure what's going on. All I know is they're all standing on lava, and you don't want to stand on lava. You stand on lava, you're going to have a bad time. There are also a ton of little interesting details that are sprinkled out throughout this week's chapter. First up, everybody who is attached to the roots of the Shinju tree are actually going to turn into the white Zetsus. And this is interesting because I always felt that Zetsu was basically just like a straight up clone of the first Hokage, Hashirama Senju, but apparently that's not the case. As long as you were attached to this tree for a long period of time, your body will eventually become a white Zetsu, and that's apparently so Kaguya can actually manipulate it and control you like a puppet soldier, and this actually makes sense. One of the biggest details this week is getting to learn the name of the brother of the Sage of the Six Paths. He's a character who was only introduced a couple of chapters ago because we always just sort of assumed that it was simply just the Sage of the Six Paths who sealed away the Ten Tails. But no, he got a little bit of help from his brother, whose name is Haruma. That's all we learned this week. That's all I could tell you. I couldn't tell you his favorite food, color, fears and doubts. I don't know anything about them. But I will say that all of this stuff being introduced little by little is just letting us know that there is going to be a backstory coming up very soon, because if they want us to care more about Kaguya and why she's going to hijack the finale of the series from Madrara, they need to give us her backstory. I still don't know why she has such a massive chip on her shoulder and why she hates humanity so much. I really don't get what's up with that. And she's just so devastatingly powerful, but it's so awesome. I mean, she is a little hacks. The fact that she's got the freaking weird, like, Shinju eye in her forehead, and the fact that she has the Byakugan eyes, and she hasn't even really displayed her power yet. But what I will say is, I love the fact that we have another female villain in the series. If there's one thing that the Naruto series doesn't do, it's include a lot of female villains. In fact, the last one that comes to mind was Konan, and she turned into a good guy. So it's good to see Kaguya do this. One of the more interesting things about this chapter, though, is the fact that Madrara is probably dead. I imagine after having his body exploded, remember he's not an Edo Tensei anymore, he's probably deader than shit, and just, wow, that was a really violent way to go. And it was so awesome how he was puffing up and his face was contorting in a lot of different ways. There was a lot of attention to detail there. So, what's the rundown on this week's chapter of Naruto? Well, it was exciting, it was short, it was quick, but it's really awesome. There was a lot of attention to detail in the action scenes, and the beginning part where Madrara was exploding was awesome and really unpredictable, and frankly kind of brutal. I really cannot wait to see how they're actually going to combat Lady Kaguya. I imagine there's probably going to be some sort of Deus Ex Machina to allow our characters to stand something of a chance. However, I still want to see more backstory, learning a little bit more about her sons, and of course this brand new character, Haruma, the brother of the Sage of the Six Paths. So there's a lot of details that we could learn a little bit more about here. Obviously, the series is getting to its conclusion. It's getting to the finale. However, there's still plenty of room for development here. So I cannot wait to see what's going to happen. So I liked this week's chapter. A little slow in some parts, but everything here was good. For the most part, though, this was a very simple chapter. So I'm going to give this week a 9 out of 10 for the return of Lady Kaguya. All bow down to her creepy-ass bunny-haired glory. This is your chance, my friends, to tell me what you thought about this week's chapter of Naruto. How did you feel about the return of Lady Kaguya? And do you have any theories about how Naruto and Sasuke are going to be able to combat her? And is Madara Uchiha actually dead? Please let me know what you think and leave me your theories in the comments below. Remember guys, before you leave, hit that like button so you can give this video a thumbs up. It's really, really easy to do and it helps out our videos tremendously. And you can also subscribe to the channel so you can see all of our latest anime and manga reviews. You can also check us out on Facebook and on Twitter. I'll put links to those in the description box below. Also guys, before you leave, make sure to check out this video me and Christian just worked on. It is an unboxing of the first season of Attack on Titan on Blu-ray and DVD from Funimation. It's pretty awesome. Check it out if you're thinking about picking up the series. It's pretty awesome. So, I will see you next time, guys. Super Kami Guru 9000. Out.